Hey everybody, it's Teenage Code, and the path to learning a game engine is long and difficult. The biggest problem though is that no online tutorials can really give you an overview of what you might encounter. That's usually the kind of information you would get from an experienced friend, but if you're like me, then you don't have any of those. So I guess you could say in this video, I'll be your friend or whatever, and teach you how to learn Godot. First of all, if you don't have Godot, then you can follow my 10-second tutorial on how to download it. From there, you'll be met with a blank canvas of digital promise. The magic will probably fade away after a while, but you should use your current energy and sparkling hope to watch some absolute beginner tutorials. I recommend to start off with this one by GDQuest. The idea here is to watch part of the video and then pause it and try it on your own. That way you can build a game yourself and really gain the experience. If you have any tutorials or guides you'd like to share, then leave a comment about it down below. If you're coming to Godot with a little bit of experience in a different language, I really recommend to at least give GDScript a try. As it stands right now, there aren't a lot of tutorials for other languages in Godot, so you could be stuck in the dust completely clueless like I was. This is because Godot is a small engine. The more Godot grows, the more content can be produced, and the more content that can be produced, the more Godot will grow. Eventually, as you learn the basics of Godot, you'll want to learn some more specific stuff. Either that or you'll give up and never touch a computer again. In fact, that's actually what most people do, so any tutorials beyond the basics typically don't get that many views. And don't be discouraged from clicking on a video because it only has a few thousand, or even less than 100 views. A low view count can certainly mean that it's a low quality video, but sometimes it's the only one there. The people making these videos usually just do it out of passion. They likely fell in love with Godot and put YouTubing as a secondary hobby. But the people making these low view McDonald microphone heavy accent tutorials are also complete brainiacs and know their stuff. If you're like me and absolutely cannot sit through a 10-minute video unless it's the last resort, then you should try to get good at reading the documentation. The key to understanding the documentation as a beginner is just learning all the different types of object-oriented concepts and how methods and properties work. The in-engine documentation lists off every object's methods and properties, the arguments they require, and what they return. This is how most programmers quickly skim through the information about a node that they forgot. Sometimes though, the documentation isn't enough. Remember, Google is your friend, just like me for the duration of this video. If you don't know something, Google it. There is likely some documentation, online guide, or a helpless soul asking around on Reddit for the same thing you're looking for. However, if worst comes to worst, you can always leave a question on your own for other people to answer. The main place to ask about a general Godot question is on Reddit, but if you'd rather not delve into the scary abyss of Reddit, then you can also ask questions on the Godot community Q&A. At some point, you'll hopefully become an advanced Godot user. This is assuming that you weren't one of the people who branched off after learning intermediacy and settling for just being an okay game dev. Those are the people who just wanted to learn game development for the summer or have something to put on their college resume. If you're one of the few who make it to advanced Godotium, then there's a few cool things you can do, like contributing to the open source engine. Maybe you want to fix a few bugs, or something just to help out and give back. Hey, if you know your stuff, you can directly work with the engine source code on GitHub. Maybe you'll make YouTube videos to help out people who were once in your shoes, or maybe you'll still just focus on making games. There's not a lot of publicly available help and tutorials once you reach such an advanced level. There are some YouTubers like Finepoint CGI that really cover some of the advanced topics, but for a lot of stuff you'll just have to figure it out with your programmatically enhanced genius coding brain. Only the greatest in Godot can ascend into the superior Overlord level. From there, I would recommend adjusting the molecular structure of your brain to achieve a better understanding of machine code. You'll no longer need a computer to program on Godot, as your brain will be able to send signals to nearby silicon for easy, instant, wireless programming. You'll probably want to use Godot to solve the universe's most complex mysteries, and then gatekeep the secrets to make yourself a more valuable asset to an alien hyper-civilization. If you're a Godot user, what's your story? Do you have any advice for people? If you're a beginner, do you have any questions? Leave it all down in the comments section. I'm kinda excited to know. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like.